Good morning and happy Tuesday. It's been a few days since I've done a Facebook Live. I took a couple of days off and made a little road trip. And so I was gone Friday through last night, and I had 4 days without very much media with Facebook, without emails, and not a whole lot of phone calls and texting. I just went and had some time unplugged. And we all need to do that on occasion. We need to remember to have fun. I had a fantastic time, had a lot of fun, enjoyed myself, and it was nice to get away from some of the stress and things that I've been going through the past month. So I'm very happy I was able to do that, and I do appreciate those of you who missed me, who made comments and sent me messages looking to see what's going on. So I am great, and I had just such a fun time. And this morning I had to get up and do my lovely morning routine that you all are working your way through now, and I needed to take my rental car back. So I was running a little bit behind my normal schedule, but everything's taken care of. I unpacked from my trip last night. I did a load of laundry. I put that laundry up. So all my trip stuff is already taken care of, and I am thrilled to pieces with that. Today we're going to do a few things around the house. We're going to declutter in the dining room. And I realize not all of you have a dining room, so declutter an area that you have piled up if you don't have a dining room. But typically, if we have a dining room, we don't use it a lot, so that flat surface ends up having a lot of stuff on it. So let's declutter in the dining room. Work on your china hutch if you have one of those. Do a little decluttering. It's just 15 minutes. Your home blessing today is to do a quick dust and a quick vacuum. That means you dust with the feather duster around the little edges and around the stuff. You don't move it. You do that when we work in the zones. And then vacuum those high traffic areas. That's your home blessing for today. We're also in the month of October, so that means it's paper clutter month. And I know you guys have paper clutter because we all deal with paper clutter. I get emails all the time from people asking about paper clutter and how to handle it. If you have to keep a certain number of papers, either for your homeschool, for your record keeping, or if you do your taxes and you itemize and you need papers, you need files. You need to set up files for that. Each year I have a drawer for our personal taxes and a drawer for my home business. I keep things filed in there monthly, and then at the end of the year when I do taxes, it all fits in one of those cardboard banker boxes. I write the year on the outside, put it on the shelf. Then I look back at the dates, pull the one that's 7 years old, get it out, shred stuff, burn stuff, get rid of it. So I don't have an overabundance of old files because I try to keep that system in place. And I know that you struggle with the paper and what to do with it, and where do I put my kids' artwork, and where do I put this paper and that paper. Figure out a system. Use plastic tubs for the kids' artwork and any special projects they're making. If it overflows that bin, then you've got too much stuff. You'll have to declutter. Figure out what works for you for your filing. I keep a small file box over here just to the right of where I'm sitting right now. In that, I keep my bills that I need to pay, and I put in the monthly things that I know I'm going to go file into their respective files. So I deal with it once a month in terms of filing into the various individual files. Throughout the month, I just stick them all in one file that's right here close and handy to me. I don't keep stacks and stacks of papers. If I do have stacks of papers, it's generally because I need to look at the boys' schoolwork or I've been working on my stuff. So really focus on that paper clutter. Drop me comments down here at the bottom. If you are struggling with paper clutter, give me your questions. I am happy to put them in my emails and on my blog. Today on the blog, the topic was, it was a question I had last week. Somebody asked me if I'd been to their house. The reason I write and talk about some of this stuff is because I've lived it too. I lived it many years ago before I really implemented all the steps of the Fly Lady. But I know what it's like to homeschool and have kids at home and have stuff everywhere. And it is a work in process. And you're going to have some years when they do a lot of hands-on projects where you got stuff out all the time. And then you're going to have years when you've got older kids and you don't have quite as much stuff out. And either way, it's okay. Just work at it a little each day to find a place to keep things and keep it from taking over all the flat surfaces in your house. That's it. I want you to have a fantastic day. Do something fun today, something you enjoy, and have a great time. And I will see you guys in the morning. I missed everybody. Good morning, Nancy. Great to see you. and I will see you guys bright and early on Wednesday.